What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Taz the Dingus, back at you with another one. Check it out. Here, we're gonna start off the clips with we attacked this guy on our way back from lava dragons. He was doing lava dragons too. I don't think he had any loot or anything, but you know, I had my salamander equipped. Thought I might be able to do some DPS. Looks like we did get some awesome hits in there, but he got that gap on us. So super good way to start the day. But today is gonna be all about SCORPIA. And then some other stuff. We're going to do a bunch of stuff today. So, but first things first, let's jump into some clips. I'm going to teach you guys how to do SCORPIA. It's going to be sweet. Alright, first things first, we're going to need to know how to get to SCORPIA. You can go out of Edgeville, or you can use like a pillar in the wilderness. There's a bunch of ways. Main thing, you're going to need ancients, you're going to need barrages, and you're going to need some magic DPS. I use my trident. It's super duper fast, very efficient. So we're going to go ahead and tele up to super deep wilderness. Use a wilderness sword to cut through this web up here. It's going to be sweet. The wilderness sword actually slashes through this web every single time, which is very convenient if you've ever got stuck on that web. You won't anymore with the wilderness sword. 1, 2, 3, or 4. So go ahead and get yourself a wilderness sword, run out to the wilderness, and then we're gonna run over here to the east. That's where SCORPIA's lair is gonna be. And we're going to pray range before we go in there so that the SCORPIA's offspring don't destroy us. They don't hit super hard, but there is a bunch of them, as you will see here in just a moment. First thing we're going to do in the cave is freeze SCORPIA. SCORPIA hits you with melee damage, so we want to keep her frozen. Him or her, I'm not sure. We want to keep them frozen for most of the duration of the fight. Whenever you get SCORPIA half health, which shouldn't take you very long, they only have 200 health, and you should be hitting pretty high with your magic spells. We are going to spawn some healers here. So the best way to take care of those, freeze them real quick as soon as you see them. And let SCORPIA run away a little bit, and then freeze SCORPIA away from the healers. And you can take a little bit of damage from SCORPIA here. It's not that big of a deal. That's what you brought food for and stuff. And then SCORPIA drops food too. Bada bing, bada boom. It is that easy. You just repeat that a few times. And this is actually one of my favorite bosses to kill. You don't make any money or anything at all. You really don't. So don't expect to make a bunch of money from SCORPIA, but do expect to have a really great time. It's a super fun content. And I'm going to speed this up a little bit, and we're going to jump back in. Yeah, so like I was saying, you're not making crazy money here, but it is really fun content. Like you get to use your ancients, and you can like barrage stuff, which is really fun. And if you don't have 94 magic, you actually don't need barrages. You can use the ice burst spell. It'll freeze them just as good. But here we go. I'm going to show you how to get out of there once you finish your task, or you're just done doing SCORPIA, whatever the case may be, whatever you're up to. You just jump out of here. You run south. Pro tip, I think if you pray magic through here, the chaos elemental has a lower chance of getting you wrecked. Like he gets me wrecked over here. He takes off my clothes, man. That's not cool. You should always don't take people's clothes off without their permission. It's bad. So we're gonna run over here to the east, and there's a scary guy. Not that scary. Okay, cool beans. We're gonna keep running to the east over here, and I use this pillar thing. So I think we saw this in the last video, guys. We're just gonna spam click this royal seed pod while yeah, there we go. So bada bing bada boom, as long as we teleported further than 30 wilderness, like further south than 30 wilderness, we're gonna be able to teleport out instantly. I've even had it to where a TB is cast on me and I'm actually like out of there before it applies. Here we go. I went and talked to Crystalia. She wants me to kill some Chaos Fanatic, which is fantastic because that's super fun content. I'm going to get geared up and we're going to go out there. Alright, so one of the reasons I was so stoked that we could go and do Chaos Fanatic is because it is a great opportunity to use the crossbow. If you guys are unfamiliar with the crossbow, it is stronger the deeper you are in the wilderness, and the Chaos Fanatic is pretty deep in the wilderness and pretty weak to ranged. So we're going to see if we can see some really big hits over here. The process of killing Chaos Fanatic is pretty easy. You just pray magic here, and we're going to just attack Chaos Fanatic with ranged. So as you can see here, he shoots his knowledge at you, or not, no, the other one shoots his knowledge at you. This one throws something else. But yeah, watch out for those things, and just watch out for them. Get yourself some monkfish. Keep yourself nice and healed up, and you'll be good to go. This is a super duper easy wilderness boss. The most dangerous thing about any wilderness boss is the PKers. If the PKer comes and attacks you, there's not a ton you can do if they're in a better situation than you. But here we go. We're gonna keep going here. Oh, and now that my weapon has run out of Revenant Ether, I'll show you how to get out of here. Same way we got out of Scorpia, we're just gonna spam this thing here. We're just gonna hope we get down lower than 30 wilderness, and look at that. There's a guy there, but we were quick. We were super quick. I don't think he was there to attack you. He might have been a scout or something. Scouts be scouting. You know how it is, fellas. And would you look at that loot? We got a loot path of key. That's cool. So we're going back out. Oh, got surprised by the 97 hit points. Wasn't expecting that out here today. So that's pretty awesome. We'll put a woot in the chat for that for sure. This clip right here is pretty awesome. We got a sinister key. I don't know what a sinister key does, but I looked it up later. You can kind of see in the chat. I do some research and figure it out. But we're just gonna keep killing the Chaos Fanatic and finish up this task. It's gonna be sweet. There's the stuff you run away from. You see it kind of explodes, flies through the air pretty slowly. So pretty easy to avoid, as long as you know what you're looking for. And as you can see, the crossbow out here just really shreds this boss. Got 2 sinister keys now. So I examine them. It looks like, yeah, you go to Yanil. So maybe we'll do that in a future video. Open up those sinister keys, because that'd be pretty fun. I don't know. I don't think I've ever done that before. So yeah, we're gonna finish this up. And would you look at that? On the floor, we got an Odium Shard 1. And here's some bonus Dingus clips for you. Take a look at those clicks. Play that back if you feel like it. Take a look at those clicks. I did click on that Odium Shard 1, but if you look very closely, it's still right there on the ground. So I'm gonna I think it's in my looting bag because I didn't check yet. So I'm just gonna get really unlucky here with these pillars. This is the downside of the pillars. You can get really unlucky, and there could even be somebody waiting for you out on the other end, which is very, very unfortunate. Would you look at that? Look, a handful of times in a row, I don't make it past 30. So you can definitely see the risk of using these pillars here. I believe when you finish the Wilderness Hard Diaries, you can control where they go. I've only finished the medium one so far. No spoilers, but you might see something about the Wilderness Hard Diaries in a future video, so stay tuned, fellas. And we finally make it down underneath 30 Wilderness, just to make it to the Grand Tree over here and realize that we didn't get our Odium Shard 1. I looked it up later, and the Grand Exchange, it's only worth like 50k or something like that right now. So it wasn't that sad, and so yeah, we checked it and we did get it, so it's still in the collection log, which is fantastic. That's what we really wanted from it. I'm not too worried about the money from an Odium Shard 1. And did you look at that? That looks nice in the collection log. I'd like to get the other one and get that pet. Oh, I got it on 69 Chaos Fanatic kills. That's pretty funny. That's really funny. You'll love to see those hilarious numbers. Alright team, so we're going to head back over to our favorite Wilderness Slayer assigned person, Slayer Master, Crystalia. And what does she got in store for us here? Let's see what we get. Oh, look at that, aviancies. All right, you guys may have seen something from this in our bonus clips. I don't know. Maybe you've been tuning in and you caught that last episode, and you got the live reactions. I don't know. I wasn't there. You're the only one who knows. So tell yourself deep in your heart, did I like, rate, and subscribe to Taz the Dingus? So if the answer is yes to that, go ahead and just continue watching and have a good time. If the answer is no, I mean, you might consider just like scrolling down a little bit, hitting those buttons. It's super easy, and it does wonders for the channel. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get geared up and do some aviancies. Here we go. We are slaying the aviancies. Let's do this. Alright guys, so in the last video, I kind of talked to you guys about how to do aviancies. This clip is just going to be the most exciting clip of me doing the aviancies. So I'll just let you guys watch it. Do you want some cool music or something? I can't get popcorn for you, but you can always pause the video, grab some popcorn yourself, and I guess I'll find some cool music for you guys. Alright, enjoy, and don't forget, I really would appreciate it if you liked me.